So. Links, rechts, Mitte, links, rechts. Ich hoffe, ich habe das jetzt gerade richtig aufgeschrieben. Also. Links, rechts, Mitte, links, rechts.
Ah, there we are. About time. Hans? Hello?
Winnie! Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you come in, but I'm glad you're finally here.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for your dang door code, what's got you all excited, huh?
You'll never believe what I found. Oh, I barely believe it myself. Last night, by the orphanage, I heard two travelers talking about something. They said it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for. It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telekinesis?
Telekinesis, yes. Well, I wasn't so sure myself, but it went on to describe how this man could move things just by thinking about it.
So, he was actually a witch then?
No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular farmer. And that's not all. He could read people's thoughts and feelings, their memories. The townsfolk accused him of being a witch, what with the fear of witchcraft spreading and all. But apparently, he knew nothing about witchcraft. He just sensed his abilities.
Okay, that's nice for him. But I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I did some research after hearing this. And it's just like I thought. All the things that were said about this man's abilities. It's just like the third eye chakra spells.
Third eye? Isn't that the subject we had a few weeks ago in class?
Exactly. Don't you see? It's what we've been looking for. It's a connection between science and witchcraft, Winnie.
You mean, this would show Mother once and for all that science is important?
Exactly. Just think of the possibilities, too. The discoveries we could make with this.
Hold on. If this is what the third eye thing can do, then my test, I could pass it easily.
Well, sure. But not just that. If we can learn more about what telekinesis is, then we can help people understand magic through science. People won't have to be afraid of us anymore.
This is it. This could be what finally helps me beat Yannicka once and for all.
Oh, but Winnie, I think perhaps we should concentrate on...
Right. What do we do now? Can we get it? This telekinesis?
Telekinesis.
Right, whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well, maybe, but perhaps we shouldn't rush into this.
Rush? Hans, the Wanderer's test is any day now. Mother was just lecturing me about it. If I get this telekinesis, if I use it to pass this test, my weird will be perfect. Mother won't have to scold me or tell me off anymore.
Right. That is true.
And maybe finally, Mother will stop comparing me. I'll never have to be told I'm not as good as precious little Yannicka ever again.
Yeah, you're right, Winnie. Let's do it. Let's help you pass that test.
So, details. How are we going to do this?
Was weißt du noch über diese Zaubersprüche des dritten
Do you
Auges?
remember anything about the third eye spells? I might not have been paying too much attention in class.
Yes, I looked over my notes last night. We were never taught any direct awakening spells, but there's one incantation Mrs. Vogt recited from her spellbook that kind of fits.
Okay, great. What is it?
It's an incantation to summon the goddess Minerva for extrasensory insight and knowledge. You imbue magic beads with the spell, then place them on your head to help open your third eye. But Winnie, you know that Mrs. Vogt's spellbook is strictly off limits to us.
And you know it wouldn't be the first time I've borrowed it either. All right, so first we need a plan for swiping the spellbook again. What else?
Oh, well, from what I remember, The beads are okay. I have some left over from class. But we also need 3 candles. 1 of white, 1 of purple, and 1 of blue.
That could be tricky. I don't think there's any left in the school.
We could make them, though.
We can? All right, great. Swipe spellbook, make candles. Easy. Let's get cracking then.
So. Wo ist dieser Telekinese-Typ? Los, so
Where's this telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate them.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it.
But I'm not so sure. It might take time, Winnie. This machine still needs a lot of work. And the man, he went into hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment. These townspeople, they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand, you know?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Okay, was brauchen wir denn, um die Kerzen zu
What do
machen?
we need for candle making then?
Well, I know it's possible. I just don't know how. Yannika's the one who told me about it. Maybe you can ask her.
Oh. Right, of course she did. Ugh.
But I do know how to make dyes. So if we can make candles, I can help color them. As long as it's the right color, it can be flowers, plants, stuff like that. I have a book on biology around here that might help you.
And we need white, purple, and blue.
Keep your eyes open, and if you see anything, bring it to me and I'll take care of the dye.
Okay, so. Mutter sagt, du sollst zu ihr kommen wegen deiner Prüfung.
By the way, Mother said you have to go see her about your test.
Oh, right. I still need to pass the smoke appearance module.
Smoke appearance? Oh, is that for your elective?
Yeah, methods of appearing. The only reason I chose it is because I thought I could fake it with solidified carbon dioxide. Turns out, not so easy to move around or use on my own.
Solid carbon... What?
Solidified carbon dioxide. It's that smoky stuff
Trocken
behind
ice.
me there. It's kind of like ice, but dry and much colder. So cold it burns you if you touch it. I figured that out the hard way.
But how's that meant to help you with your smoke appearance?
Well, that fog coming off of it, that's sublimation. The ice turning from a solid into a gas. But if you drop the ice into water, then that happens a lot faster and makes a lot more fog.
Ah, I see. And then you'd use that to disguise your appearance. Clever. Maybe not just disguising an appearance, but also a disappearance as well.
Winnie, what are you planning now?
Hans, we'll use this to steal the spellbook. It's perfect. If there's as much fog as you say, it should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry, and we don't have any gloves. And besides, I can't really drop it in water without Mrs. Vogt noticing.
Right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way I can help while you're doing the test. Leave it to me. I'll figure it out.
So. Ich gehe mal
Right.
los.
This
Zeit besorgen.
incantation isn't, incantating itself. I'm off to get us stuff.
Okay then, Winnie. I'll be here if you need me.
Gucken wir uns mal das
Nah,
Wetter.
I think Hans needs them more than I.
Okay. Babydrache.
Ah, he looks hungry. I better find something for him to eat first. He doesn't like being handled too much when he's hungry. Do you? No, you don't. This
No.
little fellow always comes and keeps us company at the hideout. Apart from me and Hans, he's the only other one that knows where it is. So no telling, got it?
Die ist leicht verschwommen.
Let's see. Hans' books are pretty complex. Usually I can find a good one, though. There's Euclidean works in space and number theory. Charles Babbage and the Turing equivalent.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be the biology book Hans mentioned. Biology for beginners. Who knows what Hans is doing with this experiment here? Best not to touch. Ah, yes, well, looks to me like the gas from that thing is becoming a liquid in that thing. And that thing is... Ah, who am I kidding? Hans is always one step ahead in learning all of this stuff. These look like diagrams for Hans' machine. I can actually kind of follow this. After all the time I've spent watching him tinker with these things, it's not too surprising, I guess. These are just different chemicals we keep around for various experiments. It's part of the machine Hans is working on to copy the old guy's telekinesis. I guess this part has something to do with receiving and calculating what the headgear scans. Things would be easier if we could just find him and get him to share his ability with us.
Das ist wahr.
Ouch! Yikes, that's flipping cold. So this is that dry ice stuff Hans was talking about. I wonder if it will really make as much fog when added to water as he says it will. You kidding me? That's like the treehouse treasure. It's not going anywhere. That's Hans' most prized possession. A certificate for first place in a science youth fair. It was his first award for science ever. A silly thing for kids in the village, but still, I'm super proud of him. It'll be the first of many, I'm sure.
Sicherlich. Blasebalg.
I'm not sure what good that would do. I'm not sure what...
Ja.
I'm not sure... This isn't so easy to get you. I'm not sure what good...
Wir werfen das Buch einfach da drauf und dann fallen die runter und dann... Ja. Alles nicht so einfach.
Oh, I'm tempted to go see... We'll see how...
So. Gut, reden wir mit Jorinde.
Hey, Jannika.
Hi, Winnie.
Janika,
What can I help you with?
Ich hab gehört, du weißt, wie man Kerzen macht.
So, I heard you know how to make candles.
Oh, yes. I wrote an essay for Mother on it last semester.
Of course you did. Do you think you could tell me how to make them, maybe?
What was that, Winnie?
Can you tell me how to make some dumb candles? Or not, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, sure thing. I'd be happy to. Well, really, all you need is some wax, either paraffin or beeswax or something like that.
Hold on. Aren't the crayons from school made from paraffin? I kind of fed them to the baby dragon. I don't know. He seemed to like them.
Aw, how cute. Well, if you do happen to find some wax, then you just mold the wax around a wick and you're done. Wicks can be anything. A piece of string or rope or something like that. Then you can just dip them into various dyes to change the candle's color if you want to.
Wax, wick, dyes. Easy. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Anytime, Winnie. I'm glad I could help.
Ja. Ach, schon gut.
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, Winnie.
Okay,
See you later then.
lilane Beeren.
I got enough. Any more and I love this stuff. You can start fires with it and write with it. And like everything else, though, Mother doesn't like me taking it. Surprise, surprise.
Okay. Moment, vielleicht hole Babydrache.
Oh, excuse you. All right. Time to get rid of that fiery breath before you get a bellyache.
Winnie, don't take him away for too long. You know the red dragon gets agitated when the baby's away from her.
I know, I know. Jeez, you sound like Mother.
Hey, sorry. Just careful with the little guy, okay?
So.
He's all ready to blow out fire, though.
Kann ich das auch anzünden?
I'm not sure what good...
Okay. Dann... Gehen wir erstmal hier runter, dann raus aus dem Baumhaus, dann in zum Innenhof, dann ins Klassenzimmer, dann gehen wir zur Heizung, dann das an.
Here we go. Let's get all that nasty fire breath out now.
Süß.
There you go. Get it all out.
Is that really necessary, Winfrieda? It's already getting too hot in here.
Weren't you the one saying it was a little chilly before?
Well, fine. But at least open some windows to keep the room from becoming a furnace, please.
Mach ich gerne.
Let's get you back to the hideout before Hans gets upset with us. There, safe and sound. And free to leave, little guy. Or not. As you please.
Okay. Vielleicht komme ich jetzt an den Schlüssel dran.
Is there any...
This place is
Go play with the...
all right.
Ich muss sie irgendwie
Nah,
ablenken.
it's lit now.
Was mit Blasebalg?
Nah, it's lit now.
Schwierig, ich habe gerade keine Ahnung.
That stuff is gross enough. Hey, Hans.
Oh,
Hey, ich kann dir jetzt vom Fenster aus bei deiner Prüfung helfen. Alles total heimlich.
Hey, I can help you with your test through the window. All sneaky like. Let's go practice your test.
oh, okay. So you have something ready to help me?
Sure. Sure.
All right then, Hans. Whenever you're ready.
Disappear us? Disappear me? No, wait.
This is no good. Better just go meet him back at the hideout.
Vielleicht hätte ich den Apfel noch mitnehmen sollen.
Sorry, Hans. Guess I'm not much help after all.
Oh, don't worry, Winnie. We'll get it next time.
Aber ich habe dafür den Schlüssel. Das ist immerhin etwas.
Locked as usual.
Ja, wir haben aber einen Schlüssel, den Schuppenschlüssel.
Oh, I finally did it. I'm in the shed. This isn't as cool as I thought it would be. Less shiny, interesting toys, more dust and rusty tools.
Weg. Achso,
Oh.
Handschuhe.
At least there's some gloves we need. Got something from my troubles.
So. Ich kann dir
Hey,
sicher
Hans.
wieder helfen. Ne, warte. Moment.
Right.
Oh,
So, jetzt kann ich mit den Handschuhen Trockeneis nehmen. Trockeneis.
Hey, Hans.
oh.
Jetzt können wir das machen.
Hey, let's go.
Dann werfe ich das einfach in den heißen Tee rein.
All right then, Hans. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Moment of truth. Hope my aim is good.
Oh my. What was that? That was quite an unusual method, but quite effective, I must admit. How did you do that?
Science. Science. Tell her it was science.
It was just practice, Mrs. Vogt, like you said.
What?
Well done, Hans. You have indeed passed. You should be proud.